Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Today, I guess I'll hit random. Okay, Blue Baby, that's actually a pretty good character to get. I enjoy playing Blue Baby, and there's a lot of good and a little bit of bad, but mostly good. Just challenge. I like challenge. It's harder to win with Blue Baby, so I probably should enjoy him more like I do. And here's the thing, I'm going to the curse room, which I would literally never recommend as Blue Baby unless, I don't know, you're really insanely well off as far as health is concerned and you're powerful. But I like going anyway because it's fun. I think that curse rooms are fun and could be interesting. That's probably going to be something that kills me. That's okay. Okay, don't blow up the TNT. If I blow up the poops, I don't get drops. And I want drops. Even if there are none, at least there was the chance that they could happen. I'm gonna kill the sack first, because it's probably the most important thing to kill. Alright. Poop every room. Toothpicks! Wow. Wow. I'm not doing it. Hold R if you want to restart like that. Nope. Didn't poop at the start of that room. What a catastrophe. Gotta poop at the start of every room. Excuse me, you can hear that my voice is a little weird. And no, I'm not even gonna say it. And I want to just make sure to poop in each room. That's a nickel. That's pretty cool. That means that I could get an arcade on the next floor. And what was I gonna say? If you use it twice in the same room, it's most likely not going to be shootable. It's just going to be there, and then you can like walk over it, shoot through it, and it doesn't matter at all. So don't do that. That's just what I have discovered. Okay. It's earlier than I'm usually awake, and it's weird, but I do like mornings. Okay, there's our item room, which is really what I wanted to do. I wanted to go there, and I want to find, I don't know, something awesome. Preferably. Book of Shadows would be a nice one. Teleport is not really what I was looking for. But I guess I'll go with that over the poop because, it could take me somewhere useful. Could also not, but hey. That doesn't really help me at the moment. I can't believe that I actually just walked into that fire. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I would have done it for a bomb probably, but I don't think that was really worth my 5 cents. They could get me an arcade on the next floor. Even if the arcade is something I probably won't end up using at all. That's alright with me. Okay, so what we need right now is... what do we need? Squeezy would be really good. Box would be pretty good. Super Bandage would be pretty good. Pentagram, obviously. Meat, I guess, but not really entirely that much. Yeah, I don't know. It's, there's a limited array of things that you want as Blue Baby in the boss room, because health ups aren't actually that valuable. But you also kind of need them. It's a weird little thing you got going. A range up is definitely not what I needed, though. So I'm going to hunt down the rest of this floor and see if I can get anything. The teleport item cannot take you to the I am error room, so that's not going to be something I worry about or attempt to do at all because it just can't happen. Alright, that's something. That still doesn't make it so that if I bought something in the shop, I would be able to go to the or get an arcade on the next floor, so that's something I'm not going to bother with because I'd rather have that opportunity in case I need something from it. Could be good. Seriously, this is bugging me. It's weird. I'm speaking weirdly, and I don't like it. So there's the arcade. That was pretty much guaranteed anyway. So I'm not, surprised. It's just that I had to keep at least 5 cents so that I had the chance for it to happen at all. Alright, let's do this a little better. This one's being awkward. Hey, come over here. There you go. I'm going to check and see if there's a fortune teller, but I'm not going to do it immediately. I'm not going to play with that immediately. Just it's nice to know it's there. I probably want to do it before the boss, so I should use this. May as well use it optimally in case I get a teleport to the item room, for example. I almost walked right into that. Okay. That was pretty bad. Turned out okay. Seriously, the downward one is so much more awkward. Now, do I use a key? Let's give it one more teleport. Oh wow, that was almost really bad. Okay, good. Neither of them got killed into a body, which would have just been inconvenient, mostly since they would have been able to walk into me without me expecting it, which still, they wouldn't be guaranteed to hit me or anything. It'd just be potentially bad. Okay, so that's another key. And this teleport takes me to the secret room where I get to walk into the item room. That is like the best possible outcome, and now we can also go to the shop with our extra key that, you know, all that stuff. Halo Flies is an amazing pickup that's going to give us 2 orbitals that block tiers and damage fly typed enemies. Then I can get a compass and a soul heart, which is really good. Now I'm going to consider, and by consider I mean definitely go to, the arcade and play the fortune teller and hope to get at least a soul heart. This run's going well so far, though. I mean, a trinket or a tarot card could be good. Cancer's a really good trinket. It's going to increase our fire rate relatively significantly. It gets more and more significant as we get more fire rate ourselves, like normally. But it's still good at the start. So we didn't get a soul heart. That's okay. Don't leave the house today. I was not planning on it because there's like a foot of snow outside my house. So that's really not a thing. That is really not a thing. I don't want to clear my car either. That's just not something that seems fun. Okay. We're good. I mean, Pin's a really easy fight. It would have been nice if it had shot itself with that, because that would make my life quicker. That almost hit it. But we'll be fine. We'll get a devil room. Sadly, we don't have any source of invincibility, so we can't just steal a deal with the devil. I don't want a shot speed up, and neither of these is the Pact or even the Mark. I would have taken the Mark, but neither of them is worth most of my health, nor do either of them give anything back to me in order to make it worth like a little bit less than most of my health. Well, I mean, even 2 hearts is most of my health, so nothing I can really say isn't most of my health. If it's like 1, so like the Pact is really good because it's not most of my health. The Mark is most of my health, but it's not so bad because it's not all except for a half heart. And other than that, everything is way too much. I'm not sure if there's anything else I would have taken besides like the Pact and the Mark. Wow, that was really bad. I'm thinking about it. Let's see what's in here. That's pretty good. That's more plays on the fortune teller, which is really all I could ask for. Well, I guess I could ask for it to give me soul hearts, and that's something that I will ask for. But, you know, that's not the point at the moment. Spiders are not flies, so I can't use my orbital, sadly, to kill them. I wish I could, because that'd be really convenient. Okay, I don't need that. With 2 bombs and 1 key, I will use one for this. And then from there, I will teleport. And that didn't save me any time at all, but that's okay. Last 4 cents are going into the fortune teller. By the way, you can't blow up like 2 machines with 1 bomb. Literally an impossibility in the game. So even though I could probably place a bomb about here and then increase its blast radius to hopefully blow up both, one would just not die. So I'm gonna blow up this one. And yeah, I am using my last bomb for it. I was hoping for money or a soul heart, but that didn't happen, obviously. I'm fine though with how this is going. So I'm ready to get on to the next floor, where hopefully my dreams continue coming true. I did want to check for a library though, of course, because that would allow me to steal deals with the devil if I got a Book of Shadows, and that'd be nice. Well, this floor is a little inconvenient. I do have the compass, which allows me to see icon rooms floating in space, just not how to get to them. And that's totally cool with me. pretty good item. It's useful. And that's all that really matters, right? If you destroy the fistula parts over a gap, they don't spawn an enemy. So try to do that most of the time. That's what I have been in such... I've been trying to do that. And I'll continue trying to do that. I only got a couple of them this time, but... You know, I do it pretty much every time I fight them. When it's possible. And... That is, like, so perfect. Bloody Lust I'll probably come back for. But I'm not sure that I have any special items yet. I don't know if Halo Fly is a special. I don't really need to, but... I may as well wait for a little bit. And yeah, I see the Tinted Rock. I just happen to have no bombs. So that doesn't help me very much at all. And let's see. Do I want to... Okay, calm down. Also, I got a... thing. Although lag isn't as bad anymore, I'm still gonna fix that. Alright, let's not do that. See, can I have a bomb that I can access? I don't really care about going to the boss right away. I should probably, because then I can not lose health, potentially. But it's not the biggest worry in my mind. Because I'll still have 3, which isn't actually enough unless I can steal. Since I die, but that's beside the point. Give me a bomb. And that is, like, far from a bomb, but it is 10 cents, which means I will end up, hopefully, going to the shop on this floor. I'll probably also do the challenge room, but I'm just going to fight the boss now and see what happens. Nope. Nope. So, Gertie Jr. is not a fun fight. It's not that bad single, but, I mean, it's still kind of bad. It's just... I'd rather not have it, but it's much better than, like, a double. Silly damage, but this time I'm actually going to blame the fact that there's another message, and I'm just going to have to close Skype. Really, though, I think it's totally fair to blame Skype for this. Okay, Squeezy's really good. Ugh, okay, offline. Squeezy is a Tears Up and 2 Soul Hearts, which is really good as Blue Baby because it's just a huge bonus to us. And that's a Soul Heart. I'm going to continue fighting this room instead of teleporting out just because there's a chance for a bomb to drop after the room's complete. Which, I mean, that's what I need right now. Tinted Rocks are like the most important part of any Blue Baby run a lot of the time. So I would very much like to get them. And using my last bomb like I did on the last floor. I thought I would be through that. I'm unsure how that didn't work out for me. Using it like I did last floor was a risk. But hopefully it turns out alright. So I lost one of the soul hearts I just gained. Safety cap, more pill drops. Not what I'm looking for, really. Alright, that took me where I was going to go anyway, basically. Like, that's good enough. Ugh, bee lickers, I don't like you. I do have a range up, I forgot about that. So I need to remember that I'm totally going to end up taking Bloody Lust. It's not a very good item, but... it's my first special item, most likely, and that's what I don't like right now. Bloody Lust as a first special item is bad. It's just really bad as a first special item. But if you already have special items, I mean, it's not the worst thing you can pick up, I guess. It's not a very useful item, though. So, I hope that I have, like, the opportunity to get a small rock from the Tinted Rock now that I have a bomb. Something like that. I also don't want to end up going to the shop because I don't have any use for it. That should not have hit me a second time. I really disagree with that. Alright, let's use this. This will take me much closer to where I want to be. Can't believe I lost all that health. So leave the room and re-enter to increase the blast radius and make sure I blow up the Tinted Rock, which gives me 1 soul heart, and that's fine. So I'm going to make the mistake of taking Bloody Lust as my first special item, which I just... Ugh, it's such a bad thing to do. And then I'm going to go look for the secret room to see if it takes me to enough to want to go to the shop, because I'd really like to be able to afford something from the shop. This should be it. And that does give me enough money. So let's see what we've got in there. A treasure map would be nice. What else would be nice? We already saw the purse. Since we have Bloody Lust, the candle has an increased value that's like actually really good. Because now with the candle destroys tiers, along with doing lots of damage. But each destroyed tier counts as a kill for Bloody Lust and thus increases our damage. So that's when Bloody Lust becomes particularly decent. Especially against Isaac and Blue Baby, because you're just going to immediately get up 3.3 damage, which is the max from Bloody Lust. I'm glad it didn't automatically use my key there. I would have been a little bit annoyed with it. So Bloody Lust, to be exact, increases our damage by 0.28 for each kill that we get, up to a max at 3.3, like I said. Oh god, okay, good. You died. Alright, that's fine. I am a little worried about these guys, but we managed. Alright. Okay. So in most rooms, Bloody Lust is like completely unnecessary, and only in a few rooms is it like truly particularly helpful, and then the rest of the time it's just kind of bad. But, you know, hopefully it'll just not screw us over in any way. So Ghost Baby's an item I don't want, and I'm going to the Curse Room, again against my and everyone's better judgment. But this time it paid off and I profited for it. I'm not going to the Curse Room, or the Secret Room through the Curse Room, because I'd have to take extra damage, which I'd really rather not do, because I don't have a way out, namely a bomb. Dang it. Okay, at least I got most of them. And that does count as my kill, even if I didn't deal the killing blow. Okay, that was kind of close. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I thought I'd make it to the side of that in time. Obviously not the case. But we're gonna be fine. What is our boss gonna be? Catacombs 2. We already fought Gertie Jr. I'd really like to fight Pestilence, I would. If that could be a thing that happened, I would be pretty pleased. Otherwise, I don't even know what might be the options. Also, I think that killing a lot of bee-lickers at once when they are still like connected to one another only counts as one kill, which is an interesting thing that I just learned at this very moment. Because you saw that my tears didn't turn red after, like, blowing up 3 or 4 of them or whatever I did. And that is normally taking 2 kills, so it's actually like they count as a single enemy until they're split. Which is very, very interesting. And I guess it makes sense, because that's one way to keep them following each other. And yeah, I'm going to lose the golden poop. That's not a big deal. I mean, like, it could matter, but it could be that it was going to give me the counterfeit penny anyway. In which case, that's not a big deal at all. So, of course, in the shop, we did have the ladder, which is not that great. And I certainly wouldn't have used my money on over the other options. Isaac's Fork is worthless to us. And that is the Wretched, which is easy at the very least, but it's not the Pestilence I was looking for. Pestilence is just, if I only fight one horseman, it's the one I want to fight, and I want to fight it now. But I can still work with this. We get an Angel Room and a health up. So, Sacred Heart, please. Miter's really, really, really good as Blue Baby. So that's pretty pleasing, I'd say. I can afford to put 3 cents into this thing and still be in decent shape. I would say there are 2 secret room locations, so I'm not very inclined to look for it with only 1 bomb. Let's wait for our next item room to... Oh, never mind then. Okay. Alright, well that saves me the time. Oh, I knew the secret room was there, that's right. Still wouldn't want to use my last bomb, really. So I kind of expected one of them to be telepills, not that I had any reason to. That's all randomness, and telepills is maybe the least likely pill to appear, which is funny, because, I mean, it's just the last check, I think. Pretty fly. Okay, so now I don't care about not fighting Pestilence, because I have a full set of orbitals, all 3 of them, and we're good to go. Happy days. Okay. So immediately we see that this way is an option that I'm probably going to end up going to the curse room from. And then, I don't know. Okay, there you go. And that could be good, or it could be that. I'm glad that it blew up there. What's with all the pills suddenly? Bombs are key. I don't like that at all. That's really bad. That is, like, really bad. However, it's gonna be okay. I'll manage. Yep, now I'm definitely going to the curse room. Oh, at least I didn't take extra damage there. That's actually the exact same amount of damage I would have taken otherwise. It's just that instead I got hit by a spider and not the door. Okay. No, don't worry about it. There we go. Okay, the shears, not appealing, especially compared to the candle with Bloody Lust. Because this is kind of what my build is going around at the moment, and that's a little weird to me. Also, I can't get the purse, so I'm not going to be able to keep Cancer, which is really sad, because I'd like to have a lot of fire rate. Or at least a pretty decent fire rate, considering I don't have much anything else going for me. So this is kind of a big thing. I need to get tears ups galore. Oh, that was pretty silly of me. And there's a key, so we're back to where we would have been if we had not used bombs or key. Unknowingly, of course. It's not like I did that on purpose, but... And then we get more stuff. That's excellent. Okay, let's go to the boss. Oh, wow. Orbital's so good. Orbitals do stop charging enemies. If the enemy, of course, hits the orbital. Can you just go this way? See me. Thank you. So that just prevented me from getting completely destroyed by that champion Selfless Knight. And that's really good. Based pretty flies, basically. And yeah, I am totally going to go back to the rest of the floor. Because with the Miter, we do have an increased chance to get soul hearts instead of normal hearts. We have greater than a 50% chance now. So we're more likely to get soul hearts than any other type. And that's pretty great as Blue Baby, of course. Loki is okay. We also have a slide instead of a pokey, which is kind of awesome because that means it's not going to be running around and bothering me. Although it does also mean that it's not going to damage anything for me, which honestly I don't mind. Health up is fine. I can dig it. Of course I'd prefer not that because I have a great deal of soul heart stability thanks to the Miter. Then again, I haven't gotten any, so I might not actually get any. But that'd be pretty unlucky. These orbitals are so good. Okay, push pin's not what I want. So it takes 3 kills to get red tears. And that's okay. 4? Was that 4? Maybe it was 4. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I may as well. Don't know this pill yet. No, I don't. Ah, slipped it. Threaded the needle. Okay, can you die? The challenge rooms are one of the places where Bloody Lust shines at least a little bit because you are gonna have to get a bunch of kills just in order to finish the room. So it's like by the last round you're pretty powerful, and usually the last round's at least somewhat the toughest. Although in this case, not really. That's alright. What's this? Not balls of steel, basically, which is all I really wanted. So let's find our way to the shop and also do this. Yeah. That's why I wanted to find my way to the shop, because I knew I could do that. And cool, this room's plenty easy. Plenty. Another key is awesome. Game's doing nice things for me as far as drops are concerned. And that was a good room. I like how it went. Okay, it's greed. Bound to happen eventually. And now we know that we won't be fighting greed in the next shop. And this paid for itself and then some. So this is a good floor. I'm pretty pleased with it. And we're still far from a guaranteed victory. We have no damage ups. We have Bloody Lust in the candle, so it makes Bloody Lust not bad to have. Makes it pretty decent. We have good money. We have good bombs and keys for now. We have a pretty good fire rate that we're about to lose. We don't have a ton of soul hearts, but we have the miter. Inventory so far is like, this is decent, but you know, it's gonna be interesting. And now it's a bit late for that library. I'm probably not even gonna bother it, but we'll see. I'd say that chances of me going to the library are pretty low, even with that key. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yum Heart, literally worthless, but just in case we get a D6, we can get a lot of Yum Hearts in the chest, because we can fight Super Lust, which drops it. So there's no reason to touch that at the moment. And, okay, that doesn't help me at all right there. Yeah, there's no reason to take that Yum Heart, because I wouldn't want it to be unable to appear anywhere. Okay. Alright. I'll get all the way down there at least, but I really do have no reason to be going to the actual library itself. Ooh, that was close. Now, if only blocked tears counted as kills for Bloody Lust as well, that would be pretty wild. That's puberty, I believe. So it's not worth anything to me, really. But I'll still pick it up to make sure that I'm not misremembering, because that'd be something that'd be very easy to do. Yeah, I found pills. Nope. Nope, all you are all mad. Okay, so far, this is like, not good, but also okay. Excuse me. Hierophant. That is death, and there's no challenge room on this floor, so it doesn't actually help me at all. Death is pretty worthless. But I can use it in the mom fight, I guess. That would be a potentially helpful place for it. That didn't fully kill you. Oh. You're not dead. Stop being not dead. Child's Heart's literally worthless to me. Actually, no, it's not. It's pretty useful, because it increases the drop rate of non-specific hearts, which means that it increases the drop rate for hearts that are influenceable by the miter. So I'd rather have that. It's not a huge increase, but if we get chests, it's a pretty huge increase, because we have a very high chance to get at least some heart from a chest when we hold the Child's Heart. And this is going to allow me to experience what stuff is going to be like without the cancer trinket. So I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to buy this but not keep it, because I don't think it's an interesting item, and it's very good for Blue Baby, and I would totally recommend keeping it, like if you get it as Blue Baby at all. But that's not fun for me, so I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not here to win with the stuff that's going to help me win. I'm here to win with the stuff I want to use. Okay, so this is the way to the boss, which means I'm going to go backtrack first, because backtracking will make my life nicer. There are 2 secret room locations that I may as well give a check. Got the first one right. Only 3 cents, so it's not very useful. But I don't know, it's not really something. It was certainly a waste of bomb. How many freaking rooms are there on this floor? Okay, that's just one of you dead. Fine. Oh, look at them orbitals doing work. Cool. Get a bomb back, which is good. Just in case that was the tick, I wanted to move away, because that'd be a really inconvenient time for the tick. I mean, I guess any time when you don't have the purse is an inconvenient time for the tick, unless you don't have the Polaroid or aren't going to the chest. But, you know. Oh, that was my own fault. I could have candled that right away, and I would have been totally fine. And I knew that the whole time, too. I was like, I should candle now. And I didn't. Alright, let's use that. And then do that. And this fight's pretty much done. inconvenient enemies here. Don't shoot at the right wall, by the way, because that the candle bounces off of that. I did it anyway because I was there, but it's not going to maximize your damage, basically. So I got meat, which is a 0.3 damage up, so it's pretty small, but it's still something, and it's also a health up. How? 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 What? What? That was the craziest room. Like, that was the craziest ways I can't even words. Not taking damage in that room was, like, completely spectacular. That was literally absurd. That's all I gotta say. That's all I've gotta say about that. So this gets me a soul heart for sure because of the blue boss. Not for sure, but pretty much for sure. Okay, I'd like to line this up. Nope. Okay, no, don't you dare. Suck it. Okay. As long as I can avoid damage, like, a lot, I'm fine. Though, of course, I'd like to avoid it completely. Like in that one room. Candle saving me so much right now. Alright, this is good. There we go. I appreciate more soul hearts, Miter. All of these hearts are non-specific. Don't even try to tell me otherwise. 4 keys, so now we're set for the chest. This is going to be the hardest room I've ever fought. Now that that is done, we have one more chance at a devil room, which, since I have the Polaroid, which will give me invincibility every time I get hit for 5 seconds, I can walk into the fire and then only lose 1 heart when I'd be getting 3 hearts worth of stuff from the devil room. However, I didn't even get a devil room, so I guess I am out of here. That's fine. That happens. I can always go into the boss challenge room as well as the challenge room as Blue Baby, since I never have any red hearts, so I always have full red hearts, but I also always have less than 1 red heart. Or 1 or less red heart, that is. So he's always set for challenge rooms, which is good. Oh, I messed up there. But it did not come back to bite me, and that's, I guess, what matters here. Okay, I have 31 cents, so that's definitely something I'm inclined to mess around with. And I didn't get a single cube of meat, but it didn't matter because I've gotten 3 pretty flies. I'll worry about that in a minute. Justice is good. Steam Sale is not, and I don't want the Steam Sale because not only is it worthless, it's worse to have than not to, just in case of the D6. Because as long as it's giving me no value, it definitely gives me more value as a possible reroll, even if I don't have the D6. So it's just not something that I should pick up in this particular situation. I mean, I always say that it's not usually something that I should be picking up, but, you know, that's not the point. No interest in the library. There's no reason for me to be interested in it. I'm not getting a devil room unless I teleport to it. And we're also able to get angel rooms anyway, so it's not a guarantee. And I already took the Book of Revelations, used it, got rid of it. It's a room that's pretty much a waste of a key to me, so I'm not going to do it. Okay. So the Isaac fight and then the Blue Baby fight, assuming I can make it that far, should both be really easy. Alright, give me something good. Yeah, you know, that's actually pretty good. It's going to show me the full layout for the floor, as well as the secret room, but not the top secret room. And it wouldn't show me what the rooms are, but I have the compass, so I'm going to know what they are. It's just pretty good. It is a good thing to give me. So that'll help me out for the chest and the cathedral, where I would like to just bum rush the boss. With this run at the very least. Okay, so now that that's done, I can cheese away. Completely ignore Monstro for most of the time here. And then just get the heart down to a point where it's firing bombs repeatedly. And that's coming up soon. Okay, so now my damage should be pretty high because of Monstro's kind donation of many tears. And now I just want to kill Monstro, if possible. There we go. So that was pretty much perfect. That was a textbook mom's heart candle fight. And that's all you can really ask for sometimes. Alright. I'm gonna blow up the rock. Could be a tinted rock, and that would make me happy. It wasn't. No reason I needed to use justice yet. Okay. Let's just see what's in here. Maybe it was growth hormones. Okay, this room's a bit scary. Oh, you bounced off one another and that's what hit me. I was gonna be fine. Okay, that's good. No, stop moving so much to the side. There we go. Can't really take that since, you know, I don't have any means. Okay, fine. I'd like to not take much damage. Of course, I do have a little bit of a backup because the Justice card is more likely than not to give me an extra soul heart instead of just a red heart. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed because it's far from it. Oh my god, back off, you two. Goodness gracious, that was hectic. Okay, that's where I expected the top secret room to be. And I guess if it's an Eternal Heart, it's not. It's Samson's Lock. And by the way, Samson's Lock and Bloody Lust add to the same maximum damage, so it's not really that useful to have both of them. Except that you can get there faster sometimes, and so if you have no other trinket options, then sure, go for that. But generally, I'd say that you're better off with pretty much anything else because you're at least guaranteed with Bloody Lust to get the damage up, where you're not with Samson's Lock. It's just a chance to get a larger damage up, but again, not guaranteed, so it's a lot less useful. I did make one run work with it due to the candle when I had pretty much literally nothing else. That was a cool run, but it's not very good because that was a very special case. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a proof of concept that the tier destruction counts for Bloody Lust here. And it's quite helpful. There we go. I mean, we've already maxed out our tiers. It's only like 12 or 13 kills before it gets to 3.3. So I have long since maxed it out. But of course I still want to be using the candle because it's something that's preventing me from taking damage. Along with my orbitals, of course, but well, that's not the point. The point is that if I can avoid damage, I should do so in any way. That's reasonable. That was close. Okay, angelic babies, you want to leave me alone? You're the problem with this. You're the problem with the Isaac fight. No, I mean, there are a lot of problems with the Isaac fight. Oops, almost walked right into that. Alright, so we're not in, like, amazing shape, but we could be able to win this. No guarantees, especially when this happens. Definitely not interested in taking Dr. Fetus. And I don't really have any reason to take any of the other stuff. I prefer not having the Peeper. I want to kill Gluttony last if possible. Okay, you guys want to walk down here where Gluttony is firing his laser at you? Oh no, don't bomb Gluttony. Please, I need that. Oh, dang it, I messed that one up. I tried to push that, but it just didn't want to push very far. And then I got hit. Okay, I'm not even going to try. Okay, there we go. Gluttony could give me 2 soul hearts and a health up, honestly. So I would like that a lot if it happened. Okay, well, I got a soul heart. Distant Admiration, or Forever Alone, sorry. I meant the farther away one, which is what Forever Alone is. So I'm not going to use tears here, because that way they never get out of sync. And I can keep them here, and then as I rotate around them, I can use my Forever Alone attack fly that does 2 damage pretty frequently. And that's probably the best way to handle this fight, given my circumstance, because that really did prevent them from getting out of sync, which is what causes that room to be difficult. If you have a way to keep them just perfectly in sync forever, then you're set. You are just truly, totally set. This room, however, is going to be sucky. It's going to be very sucky. Okay, yeah. Wow, my pretty fly was freaking out there. I mean, I knew that... wow, that was my own fault. I should not have stayed so close for so long. Oh my god. It's fine. I have the Justice card, so that's something that's not as worrisome as it could be. That's hopefully going to give me another Soul Heart. Oh my god, that's really unfortunate when you do this game. Also, when I can't hit the second Carrion Queen that's just going its diagonal way and all that. Okay, I'm just gonna... No! Okay, one's dead. There's a lot of AIDS poop in this room, though. That was a really, really bad room. Lust would be the one to kill last, if possible. At the same time, I'm not in good shape to do that, necessarily. I mean, I guess as long as I get it caught in its corners, we're in pretty good shape. Oh, God. This is me screwing myself over unnecessarily, I just want you to know that. And then it died last, or first, not last anyway. What are words? Just gonna use this. At least it gave me the Soul Heart I needed. I didn't take that much damage against Isaac, so this is totally still doable. Like, in completely every way. Especially given all the damage up I'm gonna get. It's just that I have to have at least a little bit of luck. Damage should be maxed. And then it's just a matter of hoping for the best as far as tier patterns and enemies go. Because of course, for now the flies, they're not a big deal. Because I have 3 orbitals, or 4 if you want to look at the attack fly as one, even though it doesn't block tiers. And I'm pretty much just not able to get hit by the flies. But the angelic babies are coming soon, and if they're aggressive like they were on Isaac, could have a problem. And this is what I'm not asking for. This is what I'm not asking for. And I really wanted to have the virus by now, which is why I was trying to kill Lust last and took so much damage. But it's fine because we managed it nonetheless. Now we managed it nonetheless. And that was a solid Blue Baby run that I enjoyed. I always enjoy playing Blue Baby, even when it screws me over. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.